Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you about a very popular niche house called Parfums de Marly. They are pretty massive. They have quite a bit of fragrances. I have maybe about half of their collection, so I'm going to be talking to you guys about 13 of their fragrances. It was kind of a mixed bag, so there were some that I really loved and there were some that I wouldn't ever buy. They are more on the expensive side of life, so you know, if you have the money and you are looking for something more luxury like this, then please keep on watching. But first, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Maite. I review fragrances and products. I love all things that smell good. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up and click the little notification bell so you can be notified every time I upload a new video. I upload every Monday and Wednesday at 4. I'm gonna start with my scent of the day. It is Cassie Lee. And Cassie Lee is a very pretty fruity floral fragrance. It is, I think, 1,000 times better than their Delina, which I will also talk about, which is also a fruity floral. This one is very smooth, very rich. There is a sandalwood note in here. There's vanilla. I think it's just so elegant and pretty. It's just a very pretty fragrance. Also, this is part of their women's collection. They do have a men's and a women's, but obviously they're all unisex, wear whatever you want. But this particular one, because it is in the women's section, they all come in very pretty little bottles, which I will put a picture of. The notes on Cassie Lee are red currant, Bulgarian rose, transparent white flowers, plum accord, mimosa, absolute, plumeria, petalia, sandalwood, tonka bean, and vanilla pod. So yes, Cassie Lee is one that I would definitely add to my collection. It is very feminine, very pretty, like I said. The fruity notes in here aren't tart or screaming. They're very smooth, they're very refined, almost jammy. It is quite sweet, but the dry down is so beautiful with that vanilla and the sandalwood and just like very smooth and rich. I love it. I love this one. This is Cassie Lee. Next up from the women's collection, and I'm going to start with the women's collection if I didn't say that, and then go into the men's. This is ATHALIA. Now, ATHALIA and me didn't play so well together. She didn't work well on my skin. She didn't last very long. The opening was nice, but she kind of just went away. And now I tend to kind of eat fragrances, so not a lot of fragrances last long on my skin. I got maybe about 3-4 hours before I hardly noticed any kind of scent at all. And then she was a very faint skin scent after about 4 hours. The notes on ATHALIA are incense, rose, orange bitter, iris, orange blossom, amber, vanilla, and vetiver. So something more darker than like Cassie Lee or Delina. A little bit more mysterious, but just not for me. So I am not an ATHALIA girl. Next up is SAFANAD. Now I lost a little card for SAFANAD, but SAFANAD is a beautiful amber. If you love amber fragrances, it also has some fruitiness in this as well. I think it is very pretty. Is it unique? It's not the most unique. I have other ambers, so I probably wouldn't add this one just because I have other ambers in my collection. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, but it is beautiful. I cannot lie. I did enjoy wearing this one. The notes on SAFANAD are orange, pear, orange blossom, lang lang, iris, amber, sandalwood, and vanilla. So again, there's that kind of smooth creaminess from the sandalwood and the vanilla. I enjoy that a lot. And it is a very beautiful amber. So I have nothing bad to say about SAFANAD. Next up, a very popular one from the women's collection is Delina. Now, this is my second decant of Delina. My first decant I gave to my mom because when I first smelled her, she just gave me immediately a headache. So I'm like, oh, that's not gonna work. She was too floral. I can't wear something that's that heavy floral because it just suffocates me. So I gave my first decant to my mom and she wore it and it smelled beautiful on her. So I'm like, let me give her one more chance. So I ordered a second decant, and along with my second decant of the original Delina, I also ordered the Exclusive to compare. I much prefer the Exclusive. I think the Exclusive is so beautiful. It's creamy, it's well-rounded, well-balanced, more refined. It doesn't have that very tart, almost bitter rhubarb note that the original Delina has, which I think is what's throwing me off. So it's not, this one's, the Exclusive is sweeter and creamier, whereas the original is maybe fresher and brighter and more like tart. It has that tartness from the rhubarb note. So I would definitely get a sample. I wouldn't blind buy any of these. They're very expensive. Get yourself samples, see which one works for you, but I much prefer Delina Exclusive, so much so that I found a bottle on eBay for a very good price, and the bottles are gorgeous in the women's collection I wanted to show you. They're beautiful. They have this little round top with a little jewel, and yeah, just the tassels, just very feminine. Very beautiful. Definitely much prefer the Exclusive over the original. Let me give you the notes for both. The original has rhubarb, lychee, Turkish rose, vanilla, cashmere wood, and musk. And then the notes on Delina Exclusive are bergamot, lychee, pear, grapefruit, vetiver, incense, amber, vanilla, and musk, and rose. There's also rose. So yes, it's a rose. It's a fruity, floral. The Exclusive is much more smooth and round. The original is like tart, fresh, and bright. It just depends on your taste. I would definitely get samples of these. I wouldn't blind buy any of these. They're very expensive. But yes, Delina Exclusive is the one I would go for. All right, so we're getting into the men's collection, and I'm just gonna get this one out of the way and start with Kalan. It was a very popular fragrance. It just recently came out, and it's okay. It's not anything groundbreaking again. I personally wouldn't wear this one. It's pleasant, it's nice. I've seen it compared to something like Baccarat Rouge 540, maybe in the sweetness. It's I don't think they smell alike. I think maybe because of the sweetness, but this one has like black pepper and like a bitter orange or something like that. The notes are black pepper, spices, blood orange, not bitter orange, orange blossom, lavender, sandalwood, oak moss, and precious wood. So there is, yeah, it's spicy. There's orange. It is sweet. There's some lavender in here. It does, I think, for me, lean a little bit more masculine, but yeah, I think most of the men's collection is pretty unisex. There's some that are, I think, lean a lot more masculine, and I'll go through them, but Kalan was just it was just nice, but it wasn't anything that I would purchase. Next up in the men's collection is Pegasus. Now, Pegasus I thought was quite nice, a very fresh fragrance, green, woody. It does lean a bit more masculine, so I would recommend this one for a man, but obviously, like I said, all unisex. It has cypress, violet leaf, lavender, jasmine, amber, and vanilla. There's a fern note in here, so where I think the greenness comes from. I actually quite enjoyed this one. I think this one would be perfect for like spring and summer because it does have that freshness to it. But yeah, I enjoyed Pegasus. Pegasus is very nice. The bottle is also very nice too. Next up, Carlisle, and this one came to me by way of Glenn, Mr. Cologne 76 on Instagram. Thank you very much. Carlisle is a beautiful tobacco and vanilla. I love tobacco in my fragrances, and I really enjoyed Carlisle. There is almond in here, and tobacco and vanilla. Like I said, there's green apple, nutmeg, tonka bean, rose, vanilla, and patchouli. It is earthy. It is spiced. I love Carlisle. I would highly recommend this one. Yeah, the tobacco, this is one of the better tobaccos that I've smelled for sure. Carlisle. The next 5 that I'm going to talk about came to me from a friend on Instagram, Dave InstaFragHad. If you're not following him, I'm going to link his page down below. Please do. He takes amazing pictures and he has a fantastic collection. And he also holds giveaways every once in a while too. So I would definitely go follow him. I'll link him down below. Next up, Harrod. Harrod is another tobacco fragrance that is also spiced and very beautiful. I think it's more gourmand compared to Carlisle. There is cinnamon, pepper, incense, vanilla, and musk along with the tobacco. It is classified as a woody gourmand. There's vanilla in here. And yes, the cinnamon in here is very, very beautiful. I would say it's more gourmand and smoother and just, yeah, kind of more sensual than Carlisle. Or Carlisle, I think, is a little bit more bold and kind of in your face. Harrod is soft and smooth. I would definitely recommend Harrod as well. Also a beautiful bottle. I think it's another really, really nice tobacco fragrance. Next up, Godolphin. Now, Godolphin is a fruity leather and reminiscent of Tuscan leather by Tom Ford. I think this one is a bit smoother. The notes on Godolphin are thyme, saffron, roses, iris, jasmine, amber, and vanilla. So a bit creamier. Also, I think woodier, not as fruity as Tuscan leather. Very, very beautiful on a man. Not for me, but I do like this one on my husband. It is very masculine leaning, I believe. So I wouldn't necessarily wear this one, but I do think it would be a very nice one for a man. Godolphin. Next up, OAJAN. Delicious OAJAN. OAJAN is very much a gourmand. There's honey in here. What else is in here? Cinnamon, amber, labdanum, vanilla, and tonka bean. It smells like the holidays. I love wearing this one to bed. I think it's very warm and comforting and perfectly unisex. I don't think this one leans one way or the other. And I would highly recommend OAJAN. Next up, HABDAN. Now, HABDAN is a kind of woody, spicy apple scent. There's incense in here. There's saffron, agarwood, amber, maltol, and opopanax. Now, I've seen it compared to apple pie. I don't think it smells too much like apple pie. I don't think it's that sweet. I think it's maybe like an apple tart or something like that. Where there's not a lot of there's more apple and it's more like a fresh apple than it is a very sweet and syrupy apple. I really did enjoy wearing this one. I didn't think it was too spicy. It actually came out pretty smooth on my skin, and this one does lean a bit more masculine to me. I wouldn't probably gravitate towards it because there's other ones in the collection that I like, but it is a nice apple kind and spices kind of scent. HABDAN. Next up, LAYTON. Now, LAYTON also has apple, but it's not as pronounced. There's also bergamot, jasmine, violet, vanilla, and pepper. And LAYTON is very spicy. And normally I'm turned off by spices, but it's actually very nice mixed with the vanilla. I very much enjoyed LAYTON. When I first smelled it, I thought it leaned more masculine, but actually as I've worn LAYTON, I feel like it's more unisex. I've also smelled the exclusive version at Osme Perfumery, and I love that one even more. So I do want to get myself a sample. I haven't been able to do a full wearing, but I feel like kind of with Delina and Delina Exclusive, I'm gonna prefer the exclusive version. But LAYTON is very nice. A tiny bit masculine leaning, but a woman can definitely pull this off for sure. Very beautiful. Vanilla and apple and bergamot I get a lot of. And yeah, I really enjoyed LAYTON. I have nothing bad to say about LAYTON either. I did enjoy this one. LAYTON. All right, so that's it. Let's recap. CASSILI, I loved. Delina, obviously. Delina Exclusive, not the original. Delina Exclusive, I loved. Harrod, beautiful. OAJAN and Carlisle. Those would be my recommendations for you guys if you're looking into the house of Parfums de Marly. Please let me know down below what your favorite is from this house. I would love to know. There are 10 or 12 more in their collection. They're massive, so I would love to get my nose on all of them and review them for you. Hopefully I'll be able to do that one day and have a part 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the little notification so you can be notified every time I upload a video. I upload every Monday and Wednesday at 4. Have a great one, you guys. Mwah.